Next is the big challenge of implementation, and I think in part of the video that's displayed here, it demonstrates that the city and our council is committed to implementation by incorporating the official community plan items within the corporate strategic plan. So we're looking at breaking the 25-year plan into these 4-year chunks, which is really sort of an innovative way to approach it. And before I call upon Mayor Fougere, I want to extend a big thank you, not just to this group here, the stakeholders, but to our city council and the mayor, because this was a long journey. They expressed a lot of patience, and they dedicated the necessary resources to get it done. And I think a lot of the success is because of the time we took and the resources that were dedicated to this and the strong, steadfast support we had from the mayor and council. Overall, it was a $3.5 million project over the course of 4 years. That's a big commitment, so we thank you, council, for that. So that said, let's welcome His Worship Mayor Michael Fougere to the podium to say a few words.
Thank you, Jason, and thank you for being here. This is an honor and a pleasure to be here. On behalf of Regina City Council, the people in this room, the stakeholder groups who helped us bring to life our view of the city for the next 25 years, you're very much a part of that, so thank you very much for doing that. Now, Jason alluded to some of the time frames here. We began the process of the official community plan back in 2009. And I'm long in the tooth on council. I've been mayor for 2 years, but on council for 15 years.
No, we need to take off shoes.
And one of the things that we always needed to do, I felt was have a strategic plan. Where are we going to go and why are we going there? And it's easy to say that as you're sitting at a desk and trying to figure out what's best to do for our community. But it's quite another to engage the public, engage stakeholders, citizens to say, what do you think we should look like in 25 years? Where do you want to grow? What should we look like? What are our priorities? So you've been involved with what I think is, well, I know for certain, one of the biggest consultation processes in our city's history. Because we talked about this since 2009. You began, I guess, in 2011 with in terms of stakeholders coming forward. Well, we have what I think is a consensus document. No one say this is a bad document, that it doesn't hit the mark and where we want to go. So as a high-level framework of policy development and priorities, you for so many important things. So I want to go through some of the implications of you being involved with our official community plan design Regina. So again, how do we grow, where we're going to grow, and where our priorities, what should we be doing in the future? Well, we just had a meeting today on our growth strategy. Our fees and charges for development with our development community. An outgrowth of what you gave forward to us is a priority. Our master transportation study, our downtown study for transportation, are all flowing from this document. Our waste management and our wastewater facility, our study for regional wastewater, is an outgrowth of this plan for regional development. So I can't thank you enough for giving your vision for what you did to help us grow. And it's only by us going back to a document that really we should be looking at all the time that we can say thank you to this. I can tell you though that when council approved this process, we didn't want this to be a report that goes on the shelf and gathers dust, because there's lots of reports that do that. We wanted a document that really was going to have a strategic relevance to past councils, this council, and council into the future. So we're locked in, we're committed. This council, it's a seating council, will follow this as the blueprint for our growth. And again, I want to thank you on behalf of Regina City Council for your vision, your tenacity, your endurance, and your great ideas, because frankly, a lot of what we did here was a fine-tuning of what we heard from you. And that's really important. But I also want to thank the administration. Jason Carlston and your group, Glenn Davies, the state manager. You can speak of council being focused, but it is the administration that pulls us together. So I think we owe them a nice round of applause. Thank the administration. The easy part for councilors and the mayor is to say, will you please do this and pass a motion? That's the easy part. the part that's difficult is the continued tenacity and working through this process from the very beginning. And I think you have to go back to your days in 2011, what that was like at the beginning of those discussions, what we went through. You probably were beginning to think that where is this going, and how are we going to focus this down into something that makes sense. I think you now see the result of that, and the formal document at the front is for you to see what that is. I know you've read it before. But again, I just want to say thank you very much, very sincerely. You've done a great job to help our city grow, and you've been part of the blueprint for our city for the next 25 years. Thank you very much, and the least we could do is provide you with a bit of a reception that says thank you. Thank you very much.